Hey everyone, and welcome to another custom challenge run in the Binding of Isaac. No, I don't want to die. Today we have a run coming from Cameron Steele, and it is called Blame the Commenters. This run, basically, I've taken the names of the first 7 commenters on one of my videos, which I chose Custom Challenge Run 92, which, whatever, it's number 92, I think. Let me make sure. Yes, 92, Items Galore number 2. And I have taken the first letter of the first 7 commenters' names and chosen an item that starts with that letter. Those letters were R, L, S, V, G, C, C in no particular order. So I chose Raw Liver, Lord of the Pit, Sacred Heart, Virus, Growth Hormones, Cupid's Arrow, and the Candle. I can take no other items for the rest of this run. So basically this is what we got to work with. We're going to see what happens, and, we're going to see how I do. So, to explain basically what I've ended up with, I have very large, very damaging homing shots that go through enemies. I have 2 extra health at sacrificed range, but it's not horrible. I also have, what do I have? Flight, of course. I have a bit of extra speed. I have the Candle, which is basically just amazing in every way. Destroys enemy tiers, does significant damage to enemies, can damage enemies that it's not supposed to be able to damage, recharges within a room rather than after some amount of rooms. And do I have anything else? I think that... Oh, I also damage enemies when I touch them through the virus, and it also does poison damage. So basically this should go reasonably well. My tiers are low, and I might not have cross-map or cross-room range to fight Isaac, but we're going to see if I can even make it that far. I needed health, which is why I was glad to get Raw Liver from R there. Remember, I can't take items. The goal here is to keep my soul hearts, keep my health up, since I can take no items. I was considering taking the compass, but I thought that I'd be better off taking Cupid's Arrow, really. But you know, who knows, I could be wrong. I don't know why I'm getting this money. It's really not going to be particularly useful, most likely. Oh, God. Alright. Same with keys. They're not going to be useful. Anyway, I think with those letters, I gave myself the best setup I could have. Yeah, I think so. I don't think there was any way for me to get Spectral Tears or, Tears up while maintaining the level of awesomeness of this setup. Like, this is the kind of run I would love to get just as a run. And it's totally doable as well. It's not like a crazy, crazy run. And yeah, I just kind of went in there for fun. I don't have a good reason. No items at all. So far, this is going fine. We can also rely on pills and soul hearts, and that's about it. Pills and tarot cards, I guess, as well. So who knows what'll happen? I don't. But so far, it's going pretty well. Today is a Dark Souls day. The episode may or may not end up being super long, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I forgot how incredibly good piercing is against this, the Hollow, and also Larry Jr., but we didn't get Larry Jr. Squeezy would be great, as would the Relic. But, I mean, I'm just kind of speed running here, and this run could end up being relatively short, but this is kind of spiritually an Alphabet Soup run, but also kind of not. So, that's... you're welcome. Well, actually, Part 3 has already been suggested to what I would probably use if I were to do a Part 3, or Take 3, or whatever you want to call it, for Alphabet Soup. There have also been a few, at least a couple suggestions regarding Infinite D6 themes. So, I've got options, but a lot of my runs are seeming kind of similar at the moment. So if you want to break out and do something new and exciting and strange and creative, happy to accept such a run if I like it. Or think it would just be so great that I can't pass it up. Those are both things that could happen. I do need to use the candle more. It will save my butt a few times, probably. Alright, Headless Horseman. Interesting boss we got here. Nope. I was thinking about Guardian Angel for G. Wow, that's a really lucky soul heart. Yeah, I was thinking Guardian Angel because I need some protection from tears, but I then decided I needed a little bit of speed, but growth hormones is kind of going overboard, I would say. I feel extra fast in an unneeded way, but it's too late. I've committed. We're doing what we got. Not switching Guardian Angel, and I mean it only would have been one thing rotating around me. It would have done a pretty decent job though, considering it's rotating faster. But still, oh, I would have not taken damage if I hadn't dodged there, because of the candle destroying the tears for me. Okay, I'll shoot the fire. I always say, if you're not shooting the fire, you're doing it wrong. I'm gonna stop doing it wrong. Could be soul hearts, could be money that I don't need, since I can't get money equals power or anything. There's really no reason I need money. Could play slot machines, but don't really see much of a point for that either. Also could go into curse rooms, but it's so uncommon to get soul hearts. They're the last thing checked when you pop open a red chest, by the way. So like, if you get 1 or 2 soul hearts, it's the least likely thing that can happen, pretty much, because it's checked last. So just consider how lucky you are when it does happen. Okay. Nope, you get out of my face. Shoot all this fire. You're a jerk, fire. Yeah, okay, there we go. What is with this luck with soul hearts? I am very happy to accept it. It's just weird, man. Alright, candle is just like a wrecking ball. Straight up just kills things. That's why I chose it as my C. And some of you might be like, nah man, it's T, it's the candle. To you, I say, I haven't been counting V's and A's as the first letter for a while now. And that's just my policy unless you tell me otherwise, when you suggest the run yourself. So there you have it. Now you know. That is the way of the world when you are in my jurisdiction, video-wise. Indeed. So let's see, it's Saturday when this video goes up. That means Doctor Who is on tonight. I'm excited. Although, for those of you in Great Britain or England or whatever you call it nowadays, for those of you there, it's probably... No, it won't have aired when this just came out, but it airs kind of soon after this comes out, like 4 hours or something, probably. I don't know. I assume it airs at 8 there as well, but whatever. 8 p.m. for me, that's almost 12 hours after this video goes out. So I'm excited, basically. And then, gee, this summer, more shows coming back. Breaking Bad, Dexter, probably something else I watch. I know that there are more shows that I watch that I'm excited for to come out sometime soon. Futurama is this summer. That's exciting. Yeah, I just don't know when yet. And I forgot when Breaking Bad is, and Dexter's June 30th. Good times, basically. I don't have a lucky foot, so it's not worth going to... Oh, good God. Oh, good God. Not worth going to the fortune teller machine. Like, it's worth it, but it's not worth it. You know what I mean? I will take the red patch. I, of course, am exempting trinkets from the restriction of no items. Red patch is if we take damage, we have a 20% chance of gaining a bunch of damage. See, watch that. See how that does all that extra damage? It's great. That is what you get when you have the candle. I guess that didn't go where I wanted it to. Basically a free win, though, against Mom here. Alright, we won. Take the Polaroid. Didn't take any damage or anything. Can't take that health. Let's keep going. I've lost like 1 heart this whole game. But I don't want to jinx it and start losing more. Nah, don't need you. Although, watch that be the way to the boss. We'll find out soon enough, though. This way looks promising. Oh, you jerkbag. I was about to kill you, too. Nope, leave me alone, you buttface. Perfect positioning for the candle there. Really, the candle is like our unsung, but really it's a very well-sung hero. Because, like, honestly, the candle, probably the best item in the game. I would, yeah, probably. So, pretty much I am happy to have it at any point in time, let alone when I have this setup, which is exceedingly good. Alright, didn't need that, but hopefully this is a shortcut and we find ourselves at the boss very quickly, rather than not very quickly, of course. Very clear dichotomy there. I like fancy words, by the way. Dichotomy's not that fancy, but still, like, you don't hear it all the time, and that wasn't even, like, the best possible way to use dichotomy exactly. Whatever. The dichotomy of good and evil. You know, that kind of thing. That's a dichotomy. It's like dilemmas. By the way, I was online, as always, literally always. I was online, and I decided to look up some stuff, and since I was on about dilemmas and trilemmas and stuff at one point, I decided to see if those were things, and apparently there are things like dilemmas, trilemmas, quadrilemmas, quintilemmas. I didn't go past septilemmas, but those things are things that are very, very rarely used by anyone. But I like it. I'm adopting them, so you know. I don't think I'm ever going to have a septilemma or a non-lemma, as would be 9. But it's nice to know that I can. Because, you know, most people probably don't make perfect use of all of the freedoms in America, say, if you live in America. But it's nice to know you can. You know, there are lots of things you can do, even if you don't do them. Like, once you start telling me, nah, you can't do that, well, gee, then I want to be able to do that. I want to have that ability. But once I have the ability, I don't care that I have the ability. It's just, you know, it's just part of the place. You know, you got that. That is your ability. And even though you can, who really cares? But once you can't, it matters. You've got to be able to do it when you can't do it. It is kind of probably part of the allure of drinking for a lot of younger folk. I mean, not that I can drink yet, but I'm not going to when I can, so difference. Anyway, they probably want to because they can't. Same with like smoking or something. But I understand that that's not the only reason people do those things underage or illegally in the case of marijuana in most states in the United States. But, you know, that's part of it for some of them. For some people, there's just the thrill of doing things that you're not supposed to. Yeah, well, that is freedom, sort of. Or that's the need for freedom. Ah, good, we get a half heart so we can have our Polaroid invincibility should we get hit a bunch. I didn't even notice that I picked up a Fool card, because I hardly have use of it. That candle missed that guts. And the leech. Alright, I need to line up my candle shots better. Even though against a wall it shouldn't matter. But whatever, man. Whatever. Alright, first pill. What do we get? I found pills. Well, let's use the Fool to shortcut our way back into the thick of it. Ah, well. As we've entered the womb, we have started taking a bit of damage. Oh, that was damage too many. Oh well, I'm hopefully not going to die, but then again, this is, even though I gave myself probably the best setup I could, that doesn't mean it's easy. It's hard doing things on 5 hearts and a few soul hearts you got, excuse me, lucky enough to get early. Sacred Heart is, Cupid's arrow is gonna melt Chubb here. Same with the candle if I ever actually hit him with it. Sorry, got a text there. Had to see if it was important. Can't take that. No! Why did I get hit there? Why is this infinite loop? That's an inside joke. Might be. Oh, good, a soul heart. I do need that. Come on, man. I don't need your trash. Yeah, get back there. All right, good. You're dead. You'll be dead soon. Good. I'm glad you're dead. That's what I'm turning into. A monster. Not really though. I'm a nice dude, I would say. Tears up. That is exactly what I need. Literally exactly what I need. All right, so the candle does work to cheat on this fight as well as it did on the well, the same also like it did on the mom fight, but it's not quite as effective. So like you can see it there, but it doesn't do like a 7th of her health immediately. So you know, it's still worth doing, but it's just not the same. Mostly I just want to make sure I can get those drops. And we won. Don't want the half heart. Let us go to the cathedral. I almost picked up the half heart by accident. That would have sucked. But this fight should be pretty easy. The tears up is really huge, by the way. I hope I get another. 2 or 3, in fact. Oh no. You know? By the way, Terraria on console is pretty fun. We have only gotten a couple of the new things so far, but you know, it's different. The controls seem a bit clunky, but they're not like unplayable, and you'll certainly get used to them. I don't know, I'm having fun with it, and I just really enjoyed Terraria originally on PC. So of course I'm just going to be happy to have an excuse to play it again with people, because like all my friends stopped playing the original. And I wouldn't have if they didn't. Like, I played through it a couple more times after they all stopped, but, you know, I wouldn't have stopped at all if they hadn't stopped, and, you know, yeah. So, I'm glad to be able to play through it again. I don't know if I'll put in as much time quite as I did on the PC version. I mean, honestly, I might just go play the PC version again once I finish the console version. I'm not going to take the small rock as much as I'd like to. No more items means no more items. So let's see if we can win this Isaac fight. Am I hopeful? I don't really know about that. I think that we're shooting a relatively low amount of tears. The candle is always a huge deal on this fight. But it comes down to my dodging ability. Or really luck with dodging. Though fortunately I have just enough range. The candle does destroy tears. It makes things much easier than they would be, but I don't know if it's quite easy enough to really handle this. Then again, okay, we've reached our invincibility, our only invincibility. It's out, because we only had 5 seconds, of course. Oh, a beam of light. I don't die to those very often, but I blame the commenters. Ha! See what I did there? Anyway, that was that run. And, geez, please suggest your custom challenge run in the comments, and I'll do the ones that I like the most or that I think would be the most entertaining to watch. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the run. Did I already say that? I don't even know. There's a bunch of noise outside. I don't know what's going on, but it's not stormy. It sounds kind of like thunder, but it's not. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.